Well, good morning. This is the Entrepreneur News Minute for November 18th, Monday, 2024. Phil Greenwood, University of Wisconsin-Madison, Wisconsin School of Business, emeritus, retired that means, and saw an article recently from the Harvard Business Review from October 14th. And what caught my eye is the professor, one of the authors, Christine Moorman, was a professor many years ago at UW-Madison, but along with the co-author, Cone Powells. By the way, Professor Moorman has been at Duke since being at UW. They wrote a good article called Why Marketers Are Spending Less on Social Media. This is based on a survey called the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer Survey, put out by the authors and Duke. And you get some good information as to what companies and the chief marketing officers will be doing with social media in the next coming years. One of the things they pulled out is that companies are going to be spending less on social media, and for a variety of reasons. First off, companies are finding that social media is way too crowded and way too cluttered, so people are starting to ignore it and not be affected by it. Secondly, they're finding that because of its crowdedness and because of its being cluttered, customers are just overwhelmed. If you add in TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and on and on and on, there's just way too much stuff, and it's kind of blowing people's minds, at least from what I gathered from the article. Thirdly, historically, social media hasn't delivered the gains that was promised to them by consultants and so on. In other words, you're going to spend this amount of money, here's what it's going to do for your business. It hasn't come through quite as much as well as expected. Fourth, determining the social media's attribution to product sales is really difficult. You spend this money on social media, but you can't really tell, is it related to the sales? Is it influencing sales? Whatever. So it's hard to do. And so when companies find that, they can't relate the return on investment really easy, it makes it less likely that they'll invest quite as much in it. Fifth, influencers' current contributions to company performance are weak. Spending a lot of money on these influencers and you're just not getting the performance that you thought you would. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops over time. In relation to that, they said scoring a 2.4 out of, I believe it was out of 7 in response to the question. These are people who took the survey. To what degree has the use of influencers contributed to your company's performance? 1, not at all. 7, very highly. 2.7 is not very good. So social media, maybe it's kind of hit its peak and it's going to take on a different form, or companies are going to become a lot more careful how they spend. Have a great day.